Hello everyone, it's Hunter Scott, your MonsterCub, and I haven't made one of these videos in a while. I've actually been setting on a few different travel videos that I've done recently, and this is the first one of 3. Technically, I've shown you guys some of the TBRU stuff that I did, and some of the interviews and whatnot, but I didn't actually show you like the party and all that too. But today that video is not about that. It's going to be like the next one. But anyway, every October in Albuquerque, New Mexico, there is a balloon fiesta. They launch a bunch of hot air balloons in a big valley. A lot of people get together. There's like a fair, like a state fair type deal that goes along with it. And I was lucky enough to be invited out by JereBear Aspen, who had won Mr. TBRU in 2018, and he needed a special guest, and we were friends. We had filmed together at TBRU a little bit, so I flew out to Albuquerque, and it was myself and Blake Conway and JereBear Aspen and a couple of his friends, one of whom is also named Ben, but whatever. And I got to Albuquerque, and it's, I have never been in New Mexico before, so it was kind of like a desert and mountains and things like that. I'd been to Arizona and Las Vegas and a few other places that were out west, and Texas for that matter too, but I had never actually been to New Mexico, so I'd never seen any of that. Apparently New Mexico, or at least I should say Albuquerque especially, is known for the hatch chili. It's like a green, medium spicy chili that they put in like everything. Every restaurant you go to in town has some sort of hatch chili entree, appetizer, whatever. My big rule of thumb is like, too much of anything is bad for you. So being there for 4 days, I had some sort of chili something once a day, and so by the last day I was there, I was like shitting fire. But that aside, so I arrived into Albuquerque with my friends, and we went to our Airbnb. The Airbnb was owned by a lesbian couple, so we called it the Lesbo Pueblo because it was a like a Pueblo style condominium in a decent complex. And we settled in there, and one of the first things we noticed is that this was a 2-bedroom place, but there was no bed in the second bedroom. It was like a beanbag chair and a futon. We actually used that for the Airbnb like plot. It wasn't something we planned. It literally was like consequence of that happening. So the first night was pretty chill, you know, got settled in, had some drinks, went out to dinner, and then my dumbass lost my debit card. And what's even worse is that in New Mexico, they don't have like a physical TD bank that you can go and get your card from. I thought TD was like a nationwide thing and 24 hours and all that. So I kind of had to use other means to, you know, get around that weekend, but either way, at least my account was safe. So we went out to a couple of the gay bars in downtown Albuquerque, and while they aesthetically looked really nice inside, they were dead. You know, it was you know, Friday night, and it was 10 or 11 o'clock, and this was like a festival weekend, and they weren't really that busy. I don't know why or what happened, but they really weren't that busy. And so we went out or whatever, and we ended up going back to the house and crashing. And the next day, I filmed some stuff with some of the guys, and That morning we went to the actual balloon festival. So here's some stuff from that. And when we got done, we went out to a really nice breakfast, and then we had to kind of get prepared for the event. So JereBear, Jeremy, decided to host the event at Sidewinders, which is like a country bearish bar in Albuquerque. And we did what we could to get everyone to come and all that. And we put on the best little get together we could. Apparently it was a good turnout, but it wasn't what I was used to in terms of what a good turnout is. But there were people who came to see me, and they had a good time, and we all had a good time. I made some new friends, and that's really all that matters, you know? That's really all that matters. So after that, I went back home with JereBear and Blake and my buddy, we'll just call him Virgo, or Tay, that works too. He crashed with us and we played a little bit, and then Sunday we went out to lunch with him and some other people. I filmed another scene that afternoon with JereBear's ex-boyfriend, or I don't know, maybe they're just friends now, I'm not sure what exactly I want to call that relationship, but they're nice guys nonetheless. And we filmed, and then after that we you know, just kind of chilled out and whatever, and Monday filmed again with Tank Williams. Here's a picture of him, and that scene's coming out soon. And then, you know, we just basically hung out until Tuesday morning. Was it Tuesday morning? Gosh, weekend that went by really fast. I flew home, and you know, it's nice. We all ended up meeting up again later at TBRU, but it was all in all a pretty good trip. We got to see a new part of the country and experience the culture and meet some of the locals, and all in all it was a good trip. So if you ever have a chance to visit Albuquerque, at least give it a shot. I'll definitely probably go back someday, but I don't know when. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.